Hey, good to connect with you again today. Doing pretty good. Just, existing as code. Huh. But no complaints. It's a lovely Wednesday. How about you? Anything interesting happening on your end? Gotcha. Right. So building on that foundation, graphic design, video editing, you're really setting them up with a solid toolkit. And you're wanting to brainstorm how to really push that forward, get more people on board with the idea that these are essential skills. Is that right? Sorry, did I interrupt? No worries at all. It happens. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't stepping on your train of thought. Go ahead. I'm all ears. Adaptation. Okay, so how are you thinking about adapting those skills? Graphic design, video editing to reach a wider audience, or maybe to address some of the challenges you mentioned before with parental buy-in? Ooh, good question. Okay, from what I'm seeing consistently right now, video editing is huge. Always a demand. 2, graphic design, kind of a no-brainer, but still consistently high. 3, definitely. And honestly, it makes sense, right? Everyone needs content, but, I'll keep going. 3, social media management, specifically with a focus on Reels and TikTok. 4, ship copywriting. Good. Engaging copy is gold. And 5, probably virtual assistant work, but specifically those with some digital marketing chops. Does that line up with what you're seeing from your students? Mm, still there? Mhm. Sometimes the connection gets a little wonky. Just checking in. Okay. Well, maybe we can circle back to that later. It sounds like you're thinking through this, and that's great. Perhaps we could shift gears for a moment. We were talking about getting parents on board. Do you wanna bounce some ideas around about how to communicate the value of those skills to them? Okay. My bad. I totally jumped ahead. So 30 days, that's a good focus time frame. What are you thinking for a beginner level? Right, so focusing on the fundamentals, that makes sense. I'm just trying to picture what a realistic starting point would be for a student with no experience. Okay, that's smart to focus locally. Okay, so Fiverr and Upwork are good starting points, but they'll skew global. For Pakistan specifically, hmm, I've seen a lot of discussion around a site called rosie.pk. It's a big job board there, and you can get a sense of what's in demand. Also, looking at LinkedIn jobs specifically filtered for Pakistan is a really good way to see what companies are hiring for. Beyond that, maybe some targeted Facebook groups for freelancers in Pakistan. Sometimes those communities have a good pulse on what's hot. Yeah, gotcha. Sorry for the quick answer before. Okay, let's dive a little deeper. Beyond just a quick list, right? First, as I mentioned, rosie.pk is a great starting point. It's a popular job board in Pakistan, and even if people aren't looking for strictly freelance roles, you'll get a sense of the skills companies are valuing. Pay attention to the job descriptions, what's popping up repeatedly. Then LinkedIn, really important to filter your search to Pakistan. Look at both job postings and look at the skills people are listing on their profiles who are successfully freelancing there. That can give you clues. Now, get a little more niche. There are a lot of Facebook groups geared towards Pakistani freelancers. Search for things like freelancing Pakistan, digital skills Pakistan, or even groups specific to a skill like graphic design Pakistan. People are constantly asking what's in demand in those groups, and you'll get real time info. Another idea is to look at online learning platforms popular in Pakistan: Coursera, Udemy, Skillshare. What courses are trending? What are people signing up for? That's a good indicator of what skills people are trying to learn, which suggests, okay, good question. Fiverr doesn't make it super off. Okay, courses are trending. Good point. Okay, back to Fiverr. So you can't get exact order numbers, unfortunately, but you can get a pretty good sense. Start by searching for a skill, let's say video editing, then sort the results by best selling. That'll show you gigs that are consistently popular. Now, really dig in. Look at the gig reviews, not just the star rating, but read the reviews. What are people specifically praising? That'll tell you what clients are actually looking for. Also, pay attention to the gig packages. What are the best selling gigs offering? Are they offering basic editing or more complex services like motion graphics or color correction? And finally, look at how recently the gig was active. A gig with lots of reviews but hasn't been active in months isn't as relevant as one that's getting new orders daily. Does that make sense? It's a little detective work. Oh, that's a really important one. Okay, so clients communication, it's a whole skill set in itself. First, role playing is huge. If it's have them practice responding to different client scenarios, a difficult client, a client decisions, a client who's unclear about what they want. You can even write out scripts for them. Second, emphasize the importance of clear, concise English. Even if the client isn't a native speaker, clarity is key. Practice rewriting rambling messages into something professional and easy to understand. Third, teach them about setting expectations up front. What's included in the gig? What are the revision limits? What's the turnaround time? Make it all crystal clear in their gig description and in their initial messages. Fourth, and this is huge, teach them to ask clarifying questions. It's okay to not understand. Better to ask questions up front than to deliver something the client hates. And finally, emphasize professionalism. Politeness, prompt responses, and a positive attitude go a long way. What do you think? Is that a good starting point? Oh, that's a good one. Okay. Biggest mistakes. Number one, underpricing themselves. They're so eager to get work, they'll bid way below their worth. Talk to them about valuing their time and skills. Number 2, poor communication. Ghosting clients, responding slowly, or being unclear. We already touched on that, but it's huge. Number 3, overpromising and underdelivering. Don't let them commit to things they can't realistically achieve. Better to be honest up front. Number 4, not reading the gig requirements carefully. They rush through, misinterpret what the client wants, and end up doing extra work. Emphasize careful reading. And finally, number 5, not having a portfolio. Potential clients need to see their work. Even if it's just a few personal projects, having something to show is crucial. To help them avoid these regular check-ins, mock client interactions, and maybe even a portfolio review session could be helpful. What are your thoughts? Does that resonate with what you've seen? Ah, fair enough. Sounds like you've definitely seen those happen firsthand. Maybe we can brainstorm some specific strategies for each of those pitfalls tailored to your students at Rehan School. Oh, that's a really thoughtful question. Okay, first, some honest self assessment. Have them list out things they genuinely enjoy doing, even if it doesn't seem practical. Do they love being creative? Are they detail oriented? Do they enjoy problem solving? Then map those interests onto potential skills. Someone who loves being creative might be a good fit for graphic design or video editing. Someone who's detail oriented might excel at data entry or transcription. Next, talk about time commitment. Some skills, like web development, require a significant time investment to learn. Others, like social media management, can be picked up more quickly. Be realistic about how much time they're willing to dedicate. And finally, and this is important, encourage them to try a few free tutorials or introductory courses before committing to something. There are tons of resources available online. It's about finding the intersection of passion, practicality, and time availability. Does that sound like a good approach? Yeah, totally get that. Sometimes just knowing where to start is the hardest part. Mm, maybe we could spend a few minutes brainstorming some specific resources for free tutorials for each skill. What do you think? Okay, excellent question. All right, for graphic design, Canva has a fantastic free version and tons of tutorials. For video editing, DaVinci Resolve is a surprisingly powerful free editor. There's a bit of a learning curve, but lots of YouTube tutorials. For social media management, Buffer and Hootsuite both have free plans and learning resources. For copywriting, there's a great blog called Copy Blogger with tons of free articles. And for general digital skills, Google Skillshop offers free courses on things like Google Ads and Google Analytics. Also, YouTube is your friend. Search for tutorials on anything and everything. And don't underestimate the power of free trials. Many paid courses offer free trials that your students can take advantage of. I can send you a list of links if you'd like. Sure thing. I'll put together a quick doc with links to those resources and send it over. It'll make it easier to share with your students. Just give me a sec. All right, I just You are so welcome, Asma. Honestly, it's been a really great conversation. If I could offer one last thought, don't underestimate the power of storytelling. Share your students' successes, showcase their work, let people see the tangible benefits of digital education. It's a powerful way to overcome skepticism and inspire others. You're doing amazing work at Rehan School, and I genuinely admire your commitment. Keep going. You've got this. Oh, all right. Have a good one.